Hi everyone, welcome. I am going to do a color along or color and chat, I suppose, out of this new book by Derya Cakirsoy. Color and Chicks is how I know her. This is from Halloween to Christmas special. There will be a little bit of noise in the background. I have one child napping beside me and another one playing toys, so I can keep an eye on them while I go. I'll try not to pause too many times and make it too choppy. The page I picked out of this book is this one right here. I thought I could do the skin with some markers and some eyeshadow and then color the hair. So I will start with that and we will kind of see where we are from there. I'm going to start with the skin, I think. So these are Arrtx alcohol skin tone markers. They come in a set of 36. These are my favorite skin tone markers so far. Oh, if I can get the rubber band off. I had to put all my videos together to plan, so I put all my supplies together so I know what goes to what. Okay, so this is going to be my darker color. So just like any other page, first we need a blotter page. That'd be great. Okay, starting again. Darker color. And we're just going to fill in where she has already put the shadows. Now, I did pick really light face colors because I am going to add the eyeshadow in. And she's a vampire, which are usually a little bit lighter skinned anyway. So, it's going to look a little blotchy until I get everything where I want it, how I want it. But it will come together. It's definitely a process. I really like this book. I'm very excited. I want to do a few pages out of this book. Maybe high hopes, but we'll see how it goes. I really like the grayscale. And I know some of you are asking me how I color grayscale. So this will kind of help with that as well. Okay, light color. And this, remember, is just base coat, base layers. So circles to blend the marker together. I really like how the ink doesn't smear. It's one of my favorite things. It's part of why I don't like printing my own. It is so hard to find paper and printers and ink that aren't like super pricey, but your ink don't smear when you use your markers. Okay, we're going to color right over this blood stain for now, because we will go back and decide what we want to use for that, whether it be some paint or something along that line to make it look realistic. Same with her lips. Just going to leave them for now. Just to make sure everything is blended fairly well. So if you have the Arrtx skin tone markers and you are following along, I'm a horrible hostess here. I used 317 for my dark, and there is no name of colors or anything, they're just numbers. And 330 for my light. I'm going to use Prismacolors for the hair, and I'm going to use Carter Beauty eyeshadow to touch up her skin. So let's see here. First things first. Try not to stick my head in the way. I forgot to get an eyeshadow brush out. Sorry. Yeah, things going everywhere. This might be fun to try for her lips. Give her nice red glitter lips. Okay, excuse me while I open these. Brand new pack. I go through these so fast. It's like, yes, babe, do you need something? Okay. She just wants to watch. Gotta record when I can, kids or not. Okay. So. Oh, you want to see the eyeshadow, huh? She likes to color with eyeshadow too, so she likes to watch to see how to do it. Okay, so this is my Carter Beauty. This was by Marissa Carter, Smooth Nude. This was at Walmart in my clearance aisle. So I do love this brand for coloring, but any eyeshadow will do. I did pick red tones for her hair, so I'm gonna kind of want to incorporate those colors a little bit into her face. So I think we are gonna go with Temptation for cheeks. We're going to pull it out a little further than the shadow goes, so it blends a little. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, and that's just to give her cheeks a little color. I'm going to, let's see what color. I think I'm going to try Crave first for the shadow, because I want to keep her darkness a little. I want a little bit of that red undertone in there to go with the hair. What do you think, sis? Is it looking good? Okay. You let me know if I make a mistake. Okay, filling in all the shadows just like you would do if it were a pencil. Lighter shadows, lighter colors. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of this Flirt and put it over her eyebrows so they have a base color, but I will go in with a pencil or a fine liner of some kind and add details to those. Faces and skin like this take me a long time. It is really a process. It comes out really well if you take your time and don't rush it. So, okay, I'm going to go down to Tease just for under the neck here. And then I'm going to go back to Flirt and just kind of blend that together. I think it needs a little more, add a little more. Okay. Just swap my brush just so I can mix in some of this light and not get the dark everywhere. You can see how her face is really going to start coming together. I hope you guys enjoy this. I really love the skin with the eyeshadow with the marker base. It comes out looking so good. Assuming being this eyeshadow was in the clearance aisle that it's probably not being carried anymore, which makes me kind of sad. I would have stocked up on this brand. It works so good. It's so smooth. We will make do. Another fun one, if you guys are into eyeshadows and things, is this box of crayons shadow palette. This was also in our clearance aisle. But these colors are really pretty, and the shinies are really shiny. And they come out really bright. That yellow is gorgeous. So if you're into eyeshadows and things, you might keep your eye out. She's over there ripping paper to do her project now. Okay, so I'm just going to blend in this cheek a little more. And I might come back after I do her hair, and if it needs a little more red or anything to kind of bring it together, then we'll do that. But this just kind of gives me a little bit of an idea of kind of where we're going and what we're working with here. Where I want her big highlights to be. I think I might put a little darker line down this nose. I really want to shape this face. I don't want her to look like she got punched. And I know that looks really dark, but it will buff out. Give me not jump the gun too soon here. Okay, we're gonna go back to exposed. Don't want to give her like a goose egg either, where it looks like she bumped her head. Just kind of want to. These colors blend so well. I just love it. I want that bright stripe right down her nose. I can take an eraser and erase that out a little if I need to for highlights. All right. So for the moment, that is going to be our skin. We're going to jump into hair. I am using Prismacolors. I have pulled Tuscan Red, Black Raspberry, Henna, and Rosy Beige. This is not going to be like the bright blood red. This is more of a toned down brownish red. I still wanted to stick with the red for the vampire theme, but I kind of wanted to take my own twist, so it'll look a little different. So my darkest color is going to be Black Raspberry. And the cool thing is you just kind of start and just flick where the dark is. And you gotta keep your pencil sharp. That's all I'm gonna do. So I probably won't do all of the hair on camera. But I thought I would show you how I kind of build my lights and darks in. So this is my darkest color. So everywhere. And even if you think it won't show up, put it there. Like this dark stripe right here that's pretty much black, still gonna put my pencil over it. Right down here, still. We're gonna go the opposite way. We're just following the curves of the hair. Excuse me, I'm going to sharpen. Okay. And I will come back and kind of build this up more. This is kind of like my planning phase. Haven't done a lot of hair on video, so I want to make sure. It's looking right. Okay. I'm going to put a few streaks in here. Okay. Micro turns with your pencil. Every time you lift it, turn it a little. It keeps your point. Okay, now we're going to work on this side. So same thing, flicking motions. I'm not going to scrub. I'm just going to flick in the motion that the hair is going in the darkest spots. Got my bat a little. That's alright, Haley Reese. I think I'm going to try something cool with him. I think I'm going to try to cut in his fur with the X-Acto knife and make him look textured. We'll see if I can pull it off. I haven't really gave it a good try, so we'll see. I would like to keep him black. Okay. Watching out for the eyelashes so they still show. I'm going to turn a little for a sec. Forgets I'm recording. She does really good for like the first few minutes, and then she forgets and she gets to singing while she's coloring with me. We just spent an afternoon at the park hanging out, playing before it gets cold. We're in Wyoming, so when it gets cold, it gets cold. There's not really like a gradient of like cooling off, really. It's just cold. It's 80s one day, 50s the next day. So you never know. Okay, I'm doing the same thing. I'm going over the other pencil and dragging it out a little further. Trying to leave those highlights showing, but I can come back and clean them up if I need to. Okay, pulling down, pulling down. This will be my next focus. The white spots the artist has put in the hair, we do not want to color. We want those to stay white, or touch them up with our lightest color. Okay, I'm gonna follow this down, and same thing, I'm gonna flick, but I'm gonna come out a little further. Okay, we're gonna come from here, turn a little, so just concentrating, trying to make sure I'm getting all the okay. Henna, and henna is a little darker. I'm going to use it kind of as a blender pencil here. Make sure I'm still recording. If my phone shuts off, I will glue these pieces together. It seems like no matter how much memory I get on my phone or prepared I think I am, it still always shuts off around 20 minutes, so I will try to finish this segment up. This way. Line it up a little. All right. So it will take a little bit of playing and adjusting to get the look you want, but that's the basis of what I'm going to go for here. This is my transition color, so it's transitioning me to put in that highlight color. So I want to make sure I got all my highlights lined up where I want them to be. Got a little wild on that one. Highlight up here, same thing. Okay. Just looking, like I said, I can come back and touch up anything I need to. Might have to put a little black around the face. just to give it some dimension, help it stand out a little. This is my darkest color again, the black raspberry. Okay, lightest color, rosy beige, and I'm gonna sharpen it. Brand new, never used pencil. So we're gonna hope here. And I'm not dark and burnishing and blending just yet. I want to make sure I get all these colors on here first where I want them. Because it's easier to blend it out now and fix it than after it's burnished. So I'm going to fill in the little split right there. Make sure I'm still recording. I always get going on a really good roll and then look up and find out it hasn't been recording for like the last 5 minutes. So I always try to check that best I can. I think it's going to come out perfect. A couple spots I might have to fix the highlight on. So then all you do from here is go back in and build up those colors the same way you put them on. So I will do one section with you and then I will do the rest off camera. So you don't have to watch the whole thing. Alright, so I will do this little spot right here and then I will do the rest off camera. And then I will try to do the bat. See how he turns out. So putting in the darker streaks. All the way down. I want to keep that wispy single hair kind of look, but I want to pull it all the way. Okay, bringing in Tuscan Red. Okay, henna. And then our rosy beige is going to be our blending color and our highlight color. Alright, so that is how I'm going to do the hair on this piece. So, like I said, I will pause the camera here. I will kind of finish up this hair, and then hopefully I will get some time and come back and do the bat. Or I might post this half and then do another half with the glitter lips, eyelids, and bat. I think that is what I will do. So, questions, comments, leave them down below. Suggestions, anything you would like to see, anything like that. I will do my best to help you answer questions or color whatever I can for you. And I hope to see you next video. I do plan to hopefully get a few more Halloween coloring videos out. 'Tis the season, and it is my season. I love Halloween and coloring it, so I do need to embrace it. If anyone would like to see a Beauty of Horror color along, I know that's not everyone's favorite subject, but I do have a page going. If anyone is interested, I can color it also. Let me show you where I'm at and see if it is something you would like. Super noisy. I am doing this page, trying to keep the realism alive here. So yeah, I thank you for watching. Questions, comments down below. I would appreciate that. It helps me create content, and I hope to see you next video. Thanks for watching.